What's up, everybody? This is not Clarkus. This is Stevo. This is the playbook by Clarkus and Stevo, and we're ready to talk about our favorite sports teams. So, what's up, Clarkus?
Not much. Glad to have you on as a permanent co-host, buddy.
Absolutely, I'm happy to be here, and talk all things cats, bears, and whatever, all things sports in general. So,
Yes, sir. All kinds of sports stuff going on right now.
prime time, everything's going on other than baseball, and baseball free agency just started. So,
And it's already ruined.
ah, I'm a Cubs fan. Don't want to talk about it right now. We can get into that later if we want, but it's a sore subject.
At this point, it's just fuck the Dodgers.
No, amen to that, dude. It's been like that forever, but they're loaded. And then I saw some today where they didn't expect. First of all, we didn't expect to lead with baseball, but I saw they have the best farm system too, so that's not even fair.
Yeah, it's all bought. Like,
Yeah,
thanks a lot, Shohei, pulling a Bobby Bonilla on everybody.
right. So we'll see how that
But
goes. But anyways, yeah, I'm ready to talk cats, buddy.
before we get into all that, I have a surprise.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know if people know, but we're currently on our phones. But I just got an Amazon package
Yep.
with podcast equipment, and we're gonna
Okay.
unbox it.
All right. Shout out Amazon.
It's official. It says it on the box.
It's official. It's time to get it going.
Podcast equipment.
All right. If it says it on the box, it's official.
Yep. Well, I just can't get it out of the box it's in. Goodness. All right.
It's,
Let's see.
it's all good.
Let's see what we got here.
Do it. Sent to Amazon, delivered in January for us.
Right? Think it's gonna be some good stuff, bud.
All right. Well, I'm
Well,
excited for it, and
I know what it is. I'm just,
hey, I'm
messing with
excited
everybody.
to right. Well, I'm excited to upgrade our podcast quality and YouTube quality, and just let's get
Oh
this
yeah.
thing moving forward. Cooking with gas.
See here, we got some microphone equipment.
All right.
That looks like a microphone to me.
Yep. The most
Sure
important
is.
part. Heck yeah.
Here's sweet here. We're not even halfway into the thing yet. We got audio jacks. Goodness gracious.
All the important stuff.
Ooh.
What we got?
That's a nice little sound and mixing board.
Okay. Okay. Get some
There-
sound drops whenever we need one. Yeah.
Got some pre-built-in sounds to it. Got
Okay.
the cheer, the yell, the laughter, whatever a G shot is.
Got a lot of stuff to play with.
Oh yeah, lots of plugins.
All right. All right.
Oh boy, we got more goodies. We got another mic.
Yep.
Gotta have two of them. Like some mic stand stuff. Looks like a nice little get up. Some headphones. We'll obviously upgrade those.
Yeah. Doesn't fit any of our teams.
Yeah, red and black. We don't like that. Looks like we got some spit filters.
Okay. Yes.
Not bad.
Hey.
More mic covers. Oh, all the USB ports and cords. Heck yeah. It's a good little bundle.
Amazon's undefeated.
And for the win, mic stand, yep. Screw in. Oh,
Easy
and another
setup.
set of headphones.
Easy setup. That's the best part.
Not bad, man. I placed this order less than 24 hours ago.
That's what I said. Amazon for the win.
Shout out Amazon Prime.
Yeah. They don't need no free pub, so I don't care to shout out them. They deliver a lot of stuff to my house and everybody else's house. So.
Yep. And their tracking, I do have to give them a shout out though. Their tracker it is like down to the foot. Like I was following
To the
it,
foot.
and they pulled up at my door right at the same time they were showing it on the tracker. It's like, holy crap! They got enough
Awesome.
money. They should have it down.
Yeah, right.
Well, where we kicking this episode off at, buddy? I'm gonna let you lead the way, or should we? Well, I think most people saw, but obviously it's a different name. Steve-O decided to be a permanent co-host, and
Yeah.
I didn't think it was fair to not have his name in it if he's going to put effort into it like I am. So we rebranded a little bit, and here we are. And we also have a YouTube channel now. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Absolutely. The
YouTube
playbook.
channel, same name as the podcast, The Playbook by Clarkus and Steve-O.
Absolutely. All things cats, bears, and sports. Let's do it.
Yep.
Um, so where I think we should start is the women's game last night because that game was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't thrilled going into the last 5 6 minutes. We looked bad,
Yeah.
and
Started out well and then looked bad after, and then we saw the ending. But yeah, I agree. Wasn't thrilled with that either.
but you know what? I did like the fact that they showed resiliency and came back to win that game.
They did, and the four best players kind of carried them too. Um,
Yes. Yes.
uh, I don't know about you. Whenever I see Tony Morgan play, she reminds me of Tyler Eulis.
Yes. She's a baller.
Yes, so composed, hits the fake the under up and under layups all the time. Perfect mid range, great playmaking. Doesn't turn the ball over often. Great on defense. I mean, can't brag enough.
Yeah. I mean, like, she's the ultimate facilitator. She makes that offense go.
She does, and I mean, Kenny Brooks. He let Georgia cook last year. He's letting Connie cook this year. So
I mean, why do you think Claire Strack has so much room to operate?
right, and yeah, she's cooking in her own right. She's shooting threes better than she did last year. We always knew she's a double machine, but she's an inside out machine now too.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to sound really bad, but she's stroking that thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
She really, she is. She is. She's the stretch four is back, I guess, right? So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, I
But
mean, look at Pope. He's trying to do the same thing. He started Jelly the other night at the four.
and he's had to out of necessity, but I think Strack is easily our first or second best player. And when that's your stretch four is your first or second best player, that causes a lot of problems for other teams.
Oh yeah. Well, like it's like the NBA, man. Look how many good teams you have. Their best player is a four or a five. Like the
Yep.
Nuggets, Jokic. I mean, perennial powerhouse.
Yep.
I guess you can't really say that about the Thunder because their best player's one of our own, old
Yeah, but
SGA.
Chet's probably their second or third best player, so he's not bad.
You're right, but they're loaded anyway. So I mean, not really,
Yeah.
not really fair. I mean, SGA by far and away their best player, but ain't no slouches on the rest of the roster. I mean,
No, that reminds me. I just saw a tweet earlier that it said the Dodgers were going after Lionel Messi and SGA next.
oh my God, they got
Yeah.
enough money apparently.
Right.
I mean, they better worship the ground that Sohei walks on.
Yeah, because
Making
he
that
won the no.
deferred. Yeah, I mean, he gets like I think it's 68 million a year until 2034, and then after that he gets $2 million a year until like 2043 or some shit.
That's crazy. But since the DH came to the National League, he doesn't have to field. He only has to field when he pitches,
Right?
so he can probably play till then. Who knows?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, he may not pitch until 2043, But
Yeah,
he'll be able to DH, no problem. I mean,
absolutely.
with that much money, you better have a body care regimen like LeBron.
Yeah, yeah, and who knows? We know Otani and his family or his agent like to gamble, so we know that much.
Right. What a situation that was, man.
Yeah, and the superstar always luck gets out of it some way. So
But wow, we got off on a tangent there.
hey, that's just part of talking ball, dude. But yeah, the
Right.
women's team, great game last night. And I was looking at their schedule moving forward, and I think they got Mississippi State next, which is a winnable game. But then they got Tennessee, so
Right.
they got to get that Mississippi State game, and uh, Tennessee game could be a huge one, like our men's game coming in too. So
Did you see last night when they popped up Florida's next 5 games, counting last night's game? Going to
yeah,
play 4 of their next 5 are against number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. Like, boy.
yeah, that's insane.
And 0
Wow.
and 0 and 5 in the conference. Rough, rough
Yeah,
start for them.
they needed that win last night more than we did, but I'm glad we pulled it out. And Coach Brooks is finding the way at home and on the road, so good for him.
Oh yeah, he's killing it, man. I have so much respect for that guy.
I do too, and I think we went over this last episode. I think he might be the second best coach on campus behind Coach Skinner.
Well, that's the episode nobody will get to hear because my internet decided to dump on everything.
Yeah, and that's why I thought that was an important fact to bring up because we got to shout out Coach Skinner. So
Yeah, yeah, easily second best coach, maybe even the best.
yeah, Skinner and Brooks are the
Probably.
top two right now.
Well, yeah. Skinner's number 1 by far. You're right.
Made the national championship and probably could have won. Just think they ran out of steam. So, anyways,
Yep. Yep, that was a heartbreaker.
exactly.
Uh, but is what it is. We got some good news out of the portal about an hour and a half ago.
I saw one of the wide receivers. Yes.
Yes, sir. Nick Anderson, the one from
Yes.
LSU, um, also played at Oklahoma. I think was on the Big 12 All Freshman team. Just
Okay. Yeah.
just had a little bit of an injury bug the last 2 seasons. So hopefully
Well,
that stays away during his time in Lexington.
agreed. To me, if LSU looked at you as a wide receiver, that's wide receiver you. So you're definitely talented enough to play anywhere in the country if you were recruited there via transfer portal or freshman to play there. So
Correct. I mean, look at the names they got in the league.
yeah, I mean, what they always used to say. Well, I guess LSU still is wide receiver. They used to say Florida and USC are, but it's LSU and Ohio State right now. So
Yes. I mean, you could make the argument that the 3 best receivers in the league are 2 LSU guys and an Ohio State guy. And
yep,
Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and Jackson Smith and Jigba.
easily. Yep, those are the top three. They were this season. Maybe not in fantasy, but just watching them, they put up numbers compared for their how do you say it quarterback situation. Some of them had better than others. So
Right. How different do you think this Bears team would be if we had one of them 3 guys?
man,
It'd
they
be
would be diff.
it would be insane for Caleb Williams.
Yeah, he's turned DJ Moore, who is at the end of his prime, into a really good receiver again. And it's not
Right.
all Caleb; it's some of the play designs by Ben Johnson and the coordinator. But I think, uh, man, Jamar Chase would be awesome on any team. Jamar Chase would be great on the Browns, great on the Raiders, great on the Cardinals. He'd be good on any team.
Yeah. So would Justin Jefferson. We watched
Yeah,
him on a bad Vikings team this year.
yep, absolutely. Both of them would be good. And then Jackson Smith and Jigba. I don't know if he's quarterback proof because I think Darnold is a lot better than what Geno was last year. So he's proven that
Yeah.
his step up in quarterback play has kind of helped his stats. But he's was clearly top three this year. So
I think Sam Darnold's problem was just being a Jet.
It's a lot of people's problem. That's why Dante Moore's coming back to school.
Bingo. That's exactly what I was about to say. Boy, what if Will Stein could have talked him into coming to town?
We couldn't afford him, but that would have been awesome.
I guarantee you, if he went to the right booster with him being a new coach and said, hey, look, this guy wants to follow me, he wants this amount of money, Kelly Craft's writing that check.
We might be able to afford him money wise, but I think the way he wants to build out the roster, I don't think he wants to spend $5 million on a quarterback because that's how much he's probably going to get, 4 to 5 million.
I mean, that probably wouldn't even come from roster construction money. That's coming from Kelly Craft's personal checkbook. Here, you take this. Instead of
she can afford it, that's for sure.
Yeah, instead of buying a $10 million ham this year, we're going to go buy Dante Moore.
Yeah, and if Dante Moore entered the portal, Hintley would have been the best one instead of Brandon Sorsby and Sam Levitt. So,
right? Wow, I think you could make an argument. You saw that Darian Mensah hit the portal this evening, right?
no, I did not see it, so he left Duke. Wow.
Yeah. Rumor has it, Miami.
They got to replace Carson Beck. I feel like they can get someone better than Darian Mensah, though.
I think you could make the argument that he's a top 5 portal quarterback.
I mean, he might be the best available right now in Miami since in the national championship. They aren't really focused on recruiting a quarterback.
Yeah,
right now. I think they have someone in their recruiting class. But they don't have anyone in the portal, so
Right. Everybody has to take a quarterback out of the portal. It's
yeah,
just
exactly. At this point, at least if you want them to play right away. I mean, not many freshmen play right away.
Well, it ain't even about that. It's like you're going to have quarterbacks who were on your roster for depth leave because they want to go seek greener pastures,
Yeah, that's true.
and you've got to, filled out that depth. I mean, we
Yep.
got we took the kid from Marshall. I can't remember his name. And I'm hearing there's a chance we could get one more, and it would be
Okay.
the third stringer from Oregon,
Oh, yeah. You said his name last time.
Luke Luke Moga.
Now you bring up Oregon. What's interesting about Oregon and Dante Moore coming back? It's Dylan Raiola transferred there, so he's going to transfer and sit the bench.
He's just copying Daddy Mahomes. Mahomes is going to sit next year because he's hurt.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I was about to say because Mahomes was a Texas Tech guy.
Well, that and Mahomes lost a bet. Did you see that where he had to wear an Oregon jersey?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of a reach on Twitter where they were saying that they would copy him because of that. But now that he went to Oregon after that, that's really funny. I'm sitting here looking at the transfer portal things right now, quarterback rankings. Vince is 100% going to Miami. It says right now he hasn't officially signed yet, but like looking at all these guys, the top 5 is Levitt, Sorsby, Metzemaker, Lagway, and Rayola. None of them stand out.
I mean, Levitt did
a little bit. No, I mean, Levitt's the best, clearly, but he's not top. Like, Rocco Beck's going to Penn State. He's not that much worse than Levitt. Byron Brown's going to Auburn. He's not that much worse. Josh Schumer's going to Indiana. He's not that much worse. They're all at the bottom.
Right.
Kenny Minchie's 14. Didn't even play.
I don't get the Brendan Sorsby love.
Me neither.
How are you that elite, but you could only get Cincinnati to 7-5?
Right. I mean,
is that a Scott Satterfield issue?
Right. Hell, well, so they lost their quarterback now, so they're going to have to get somebody. But
right.
Texas Tech had a great defense this past year. Pretty good offense, but quarterback play was a problem. So I guess they're thinking Sorsby is going to be the one to get him over the hump. I don't know.
I mean, maybe. That's a hefty price to pay for a maybe.
Yeah. See, what I wanted to look up right here is how their game went against each other and see if Cincinnati. See, Sorsby went for 426 yards and 4 touchdowns against Texas Tech, and they lost by 3 points. So they probably liked him because of
Okay, yeah, 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 yeah.
that.
We've seen the results on the field. We're in.
Yeah, they lost by 3 points. Yeah, that's crazy. I was like, that's the only reason I could think of why. So, anyways, um, yeah. So, well, it's be
Wow.
interesting to see. And now we got wide receivers. We got some offensive linemen. We got two running back.
We
Got two
we
quarterbacks.
we have built the best offensive line in the portal by far.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing. Do you follow Andy Stables?
I do. Good follow
Did you see
too,
what
by
he
the way.
did you see what he saw? What he said?
About Kentucky being like the next Indiana.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah, I love it.
For him and
Josh
Josh
Pate,
Pate, those are two guys.
yeah,
Yeah,
Josh Pate said the same thing. I think 2 days ago.
yeah. Those guys are locked
So
in. So I trust those guys' opinions on talent evaluation at least. So
yes, I mean, two of the best.
yeah, like these guys that we're getting, we know about, but we weren't locked in on them because they weren't on Kentucky or they weren't playing a lot for their teams or they're injured. So
Right. Uh, but I love what we're doing in this portal cycle. Like, there's if we had Mark Stoops, we wouldn't be in this spot. We'd be getting dudes
no,
from Bowling Green and New Mexico State and Toledo. Like,
in our and
no,
our quarterback. Let me scroll all the way to the bottom.
Marshall.
And our quarterback
Mar-
would be Ashton Daniels from Auburn, or I don't know.
yeah.
So we would have some
No,
makeshift backup quarterback and not some talented former 5 star.
no, it would probably be the guy that we got to be our backup from Marshall.
Oh yeah, that's fair too. But he didn't make it on here. Austin Simmons
That
went to Missouri. Huh, that's interesting. Anyway,
I think his name is like Jacque.
yeah, he's not even on the list here.
Which
Anyway,
which side
yeah,
are you? He's on 24/7.
that's what I'm on. But oh well, it doesn't matter. He's
Yeah, it
Kenny
doesn't
Minchey's
matter.
fourth.
He's next up.
Kenny Minchey's 14th. That's the most important. So
Yeah, I
he'll
think
be way higher than 14th looking at this.
yeah, I think Kenny Minchey's criminally underrated.
Yeah, and to me, um, I think Will Stein has a chance. Like we keep comparing him to Indiana, but uh, he is building this team like Cignetti built Indiana on the interior. And if you have that
Yeah,
figured out and you don't get your quarterback to get beat up like he has our quarterbacks have been the last couple of years. I mean, he tweeted out big blue wall. That's his goal is to bring that back. So
yes,
I feel like he's got the right mindset and he's building, like you said, building the roster out at least how people that like watching football and watching this team, he's building it how we would build it too. So
well, I mean, it's smart. You win games in the trenches.
yeah,
I mean, anybody
absolutely.
who follows ball, watches ball knows that. The
That's why the
game,
SEC.
yeah. Well, we can't really be waving that flag right now.
No, I'm saying the trenches. I'm not talking about the SEC being great. I'm talking about the trenches are always where you win in the SEC. If you win in the trenches on the O line and D line, you're going to have success. We haven't had that. We've had some good D linemen recently, but we haven't had success. So
Right. Uh, I'm a little bummed we didn't get Steven Souls back.
I know Sack Souls that have been great. Where did he end up going? Do we know?
Arkansas.
All right. Well, that's all right. He can have. He can probably have a. He's probably
He
one of the
wanted to
better
go hang
defensive
out.
players,
He wanted to go hang out with Cal.
right? Or go see. He can go watch DJ Wagner take on Malik Thomas's minutes. So.
Right. What a. We have no room to be talking about them. They're
No,
decent.
we can talk about what Cal does though, because that's what he always used to do. This could be a good segue to basketball because none of us expected DJ Wagner to be a 3 year player. We thought he would be one and done. It was the biggest recruiting bid for him ever. And now Cal, they are good, but it's just funny to me. Cal's still playing him over basically Malik Monk on the bench.
Well, that's for a reason.
I mean, Acuff and Thomas are his Monk and Fox, so he's playing Briscoe with Wagner right now.
Well, there's a reason why Wagner's getting all that love. You know that, right?
Family, money, connections, all that crap, man.
Cal coached his dad at Memphis.
Oh, I know. That's the reason he came. That's the only reason he came to
Yeah,
Kentucky. Go to Louisville.
yeah. Well, his grandfather was a assistant coach at Louisville, so
And that's what I'm saying. That's the only reason he came here. And he did give us some good moments. He had a couple good games, but he
yeah.
just he hasn't turned out to the player he wanted to be. And it's not dissing him. I just always thought he'd be better, and I wish he would. He was in the NBA doing better, but he just hasn't lived up to it, I guess.
Nope, unfortunately not. And I feel like that was kind of the downfall of Cal.
Mm-hmm.
After SGA, name a good guard we had.
Maxi. That's it.
Oh, okay, yeah, one.
Yeah, Maxi.
What? But that was that.
Reed's turning out okay.
Let me back that up. I forgot about Maxi because we didn't get a tournament that year.
I know that team's hard to remember because they
The
didn't have the
COVID
tournament,
year.
but him, Quickly, and Richards, they were carrying us to Final Four. I'll go to my grave saying that.
Yeah, I forget about the guards on that team because there was no NCAA tournament.
Yeah,
So
I know. That's one that will haunt us forever. Not only us, there's a lot of teams that could have won that year, but we felt like we had it that year.
it's all right. We probably would have got upset by a 2 seed or by a 12 seed, whatever.
Me,
You know.
I felt like that was the last great Cal team. I think COVID is what kind of gave us that losing mojo. I'm not blaming on that. I'm saying timeline wise. Uh, I think
You're right.
that Maxi team was the last team that had magic. Even that last game of that against Florida, we should have lost, and we came back and won.
COVID is the year that really fucked everything up. You got dudes that got extra years of eligibility and, missed games and evacuated, or not evacuated, what's the word I'm looking for? Vacated tournament.
Yeah,
Like, just COVID really fucked a lot of things up. And
I'm big into like
we're just now getting to the point. Like, that's what, 6 years ago? Isn't that crazy to
yeah
think
with
about?
those
6 years ago, and we're just now getting to the end of guys that had COVID eligibility.
Let me look up if Perry Ellis is still playing. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
He was
probably
a
47 years old, still suiting up for Kansas.
right. Yeah, dude, I know. I'm not big into like history books and remember who's made what Final Fours, yada yada. And 2020 is college basketball is the only one that has that vacant spot. Everyone got to win a title that year. It was either before COVID or after COVID, but college
Yeah.
basketball didn't.
Isn't it wild how much basketball has changed post-COVID?
Yeah, I mean pro and college.
Yeah, like just basketball in general. I mean,
Yeah,
it's who would have thought that virus or whatever you want to call it would have had so many implications on the world.
right. I don't know how. I have a COVID question for you. That it's a big uh, topic around basketball talks in basketball world. Is the COVID championship valid?
No.
You don't think
Nope.
so? Why is that?
Nope. There's no crowd. Like, there's a reason that they split those games between arenas. Home
Yeah,
crowd
that's
makes
fair.
a hell of a difference.
I
Like,
definitely agree with you on that aspect because we've seen Boston, LA, Miami, wherever they are. Miami don't have the best home crowd. We went to one of those games, but
That was a good
those
time though.
that was actually a decent game, yeah, because
Isn't it?
LeBron was on the team.
Just to put things into perspective, I don't know if you remember this, but that arena is so small. You know how
Yeah,
they do the flamethrower thing for the player entrances?
yeah,
We were way up in the top of that arena, and you could
yeah,
still feel the heat coming off of the flamethrowers.
yeah. That was crazy.
I
I
think
forgot about that. Yeah,
I think we actually commented. It's like, gosh, this place is smaller than Rupp.
and it was empty. It wasn't empty. It was a late arriving crowd. No one showed up to the second quarter, and they're playing the Rockets. They're playing a good team.
Right. I mean, that you had in that game alone, you had LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Ray Allen, James Harden.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul was on the Rockets at that time. God, that's been
Those were the
12 years.
those were the
That's
those
12
were the
years
main
ago.
All Stars. So out of all those All Stars, do you remember who the leading scorer was?
I think Chris Bosh
It's
was the
Ray
leading
Allen.
scorer of that game.
Ray Allen had 22 points because he it was
Okay.
all spread out. It was all spread out, and he was the leading scorer. And I just remember leaving that game. I was like, how the hell is Ray Allen the leading scorer with all these Hall of Famers?
If I'm not mistaken, we also only like half paid attention to that game because we were watching Kentucky in the SEC tournament on our phones.
Yeah, it was the Harrison twins team in the SEC tournament. It was the Harrison twins. Say Aaron said it's the start of something special. That was the start of something special.
Yep. That was an epic trip, man. You remember on our way back, we stopped in Dalton, Georgia at a random ass Applebee's to watch the Kentucky Wichita State game, and they
Oh,
had a fucking Kentucky watch party
dude,
at a
yeah.
random Applebee's in Dalton, Georgia. The carpet capital of the world, by the way.
Oh, didn't know that. Wow. Yeah,
I remember.
that was
I don't know why, but I remember that billboard being outside of that Applebee's we stopped at.
you
But
don't know why. Man, yeah. Georgia and Tennessee have some interesting billboards, don't
yeah,
they?
yeah. But I don't know. I kind of lost track. We were on the transfer portal, right?
We went football and then I segued to basketball a little bit, talking about Cal and them and all that. We actually play them pretty soon. I think we got them in 2 or 3 games from now. So
I got the schedule right behind me here.
yeah, I think
Uh,
it's
2 weeks from
Tennessee, Ole
tomorrow.
Miss. Yeah, Tennessee, Ole Miss, and then we got 2 good teams. I remember it's Arkansas and somebody else.
Uh, Tennessee, Texas, Ole
You're
Miss,
going to that game, yeah.
at Vandy, and then at Arkansas. So we
You're
got.
going to the Texas game.
I am.
And Texas just beat Alabama and Vandy back-to-back games.
Yep. I don't feel great about it.
Right.
I don't feel great about it because I mean, I live close enough to where I can walk to the stadium.
Yeah.
Oddly, fun fact, I am the direct dead center point between Kroger Field and Rupp Arena. I am
The Bermuda
exact.
Triangle.
I am exactly 1.2 miles from each stadium.
Heck yeah. I've done the walk from around your house to Kroger, but I've never done it to Rupp Arena.
Same
So
walk, same walk. But what I'm getting
same.
at is, yes, it's a 7 o'clock game, but I'm gonna have to walk down there and then walk back. And I
Let's
gotta
say
work.
parking, right?
No, parking downtown is outrageous. It's a scam. It's a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah. Basically. Yeah, you got to find one of those little back alleys that charge you $5. That's sketch, or you got to park in someone's yard and just don't tell them, one or the other.
You're right. Like we used to park on Marino when we went down there. You remember that?
Oh yeah, dude, Marina was the spot.
Back in the days, and now it's No, sir. Like, it's highly looked at by like tow truck companies. It's like, you ain't parking here.
Which I don't understand. It's
So,
like if we're trying to fill out Rep Arena, just give us better part. That's we're talking as people that are willing to pay money and go to games. You're willing to walk to a game, or I had to get dropped off at our last game. Like no one wants to pay for parking. Just
no,
give
it's,
us cheap, affordable parking, and you might sell out just based off that.
yeah. I mean, it's not that much to ask for. Like,
We just got to make their money. You know, the ice cream lines goes around the whole arena. So
the ice cream line should be enough to pay for everybody's parking.
exactly.
Between ice cream and beer sales, like, here, you know what? You come to the game, we'll pay for your parking. I bet you that regulates those parking prices.
The $9 Bud Lights add up. I know they're making money.
Oh, I know, and it's like just a 16-ounce Bud Light. This is exactly what you
Yeah.
get when you go to the game, except it's a white bottle with the UK logo.
Yeah, and you get one for $9 when you can get six for $9 here at home.
Right? You know where the real place to get those at? Go
Where?
to Kroger. They sell a 20-pack of them
20.
for $20.99. So it's like $1
Oh,
and change a beer.
yeah, that's a deal right there.
Yeah, I know I'm not trying to encourage alcoholism, but we all like enjoying our beers,
You're encouraging good prices.
right? Well, you can't say nothing either. You got a good little load of liquor behind you. The liquor.
All cat stuff. You know, we got the football, the
Oh,
Stoops.
yeah.
I'm waiting to open that. Waiting to open that Citrus Bowl one, our next big bowl win. Or, I thought about I was going to open it against Georgia a couple of years ago when we had them beat at home, and then we lost, and then that was the last time I thought about opening it.
I I
Then I got
wish
the
you would have
California one. So
I wish you would have pulled that open the night we fired Mark Stoops.
I know
We
I
did an
should have. That would
episode
have been
that night,
fun.
didn't we?
We did. That's like our first or second one. Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been an epic. Yeah, well, ode to a legend. I'm gonna crack open your bottle of
Yeah.
liquor.
That's what it would have been more. The ode, his last couple. It's kind of I'm kind of the same with Cal. Cal left us, and Stoops didn't really leave us. It was kind of a mutual thing. I know we fired him, but he
I
saw the
don't think
writing
it
on
was.
the wall.
Yeah, I don't think it was
Well,
too
he saw the
mutual.
writing on the wall and took it easier than he should have. He wasn't, fighting it or took the money like right away. So it was a mutual agreement on the contract at least. Cal just
Right.
straight
Well,
up left us because he couldn't handle the pressure, and I I'm over that part now. I respect Cal for what he did here, but his last couple years and how he left was way more sour than the last couple years and how Stoops ended. So,
no, definitely. You know, Cal just wanted chicken nuggies. So, but
he's got us
this
something. He
this
loves his McDonald's All Americans, right?
you know what got Stoops to be more lenient about his buyout, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, I know there's quite a few factors, but I think I know the main one you're talking about.
The big one is Rich Brooks.
Yeah,
He came back to town, I think, a couple weeks before all that went down. He saw how well respected and loved Rich Brooks was,
yeah,
and I think Mitch and the administration kind of said, "Hey, look, you saw how he was portrayed and welcomed. You want that.
yep,
Help us help you."
yeah,
So,
and uh, we're both KSR listeners, as Ryan Lemon would say, he bonded that bridge, so to speak.
yes, yes, that is that was great. Bonded
Yeah.
that bridge, but I don't know, man. I'm really excited going forward about football.
You think Brooks and Fluid's getting Stein here, Oregon guys?
Yeah, we'll see. We don't
Yeah.
we don't really have too many roster spots left open. Where they expanded the roster to 105 players from 85, and remarkably, we only lost, I think, somewhere in the range of like 25 dudes.
Need to happen. Yeah.
So, I mean, that kind of, and this is props to Mark Stoops, but apparently they thought we had some good bones here if we only lost 25 dudes.
Yeah. I
Usually,
think the facilities are top notch now. Like we're on par with most other SEC schools, so that helps no matter who
yes,
the coach
yes,
is.
yes, that's a fact. But I'm just talking straight roster decisions. Usually,
Yeah.
when you have a new head coach, 90% of that roster is out the door, see ya.
All right. Yeah. Crazy.
And we maybe only lost 25 to 30% of it.
Huge. Yeah. And that also tells you that Stein was okay with some of the roster. And in hindsight,
Yeah,
I
well,
keep telling everybody this: five wins on that schedule last year. We expected a lot less. It's just how the last 2 years happened. It's not the 5 wins. Like there's no way we should have won 5 wins last year.
mm-mm. We had no business winning 5 games, but
That's what I'm saying.
the talent was there. It was just being
Hmm.
mismanaged,
Fair.
and that's why I was, giving Stoops his flowers. It's like Will Stein saw that the bones were here. Yeah, it needs a
Hmm.
little work, but like to retain that much of a roster, it tells you something, you know.
Absolutely.
But we'll see. I'm very excited about how this portal class is shaped out.
Me
I
too, man.
think
Me
I
too.
think early
Good moving forward.
I think early on, me and you both said that our favorite hire was Cutter Leftwich,
Yep.
and that has spoken for itself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He's
You know,
he's killing it. He's making John Schlarman proud. So
yes, absolutely, I love it. Well, what's the next topic? We going
yeah, we
basketball?
had to. What's crazy is basketball is our men's basketball hypothetically is every UK fan's top sport, favorite sport to talk about. And we just went on a buzzer beater on the road after an epic comeback, and it's third or fourth on the topic. Even mine baseball. So crazy.
You right? Like, man, I know we won that game. Great comeback. I don't take anything from that game. We were supposed to beat LSU.
Exactly. I was about to say that. Take it as we did what we were supposed to do.
Like, there's no reason we should have ever been down 18-2 in that game.
You know it's bad when the announcers, who I don't care what they think, me and our boy Ryan were texting about Rodney Terry. His announcing was terrible. And
Yes.
the old Texas coach, I don't want him on any of our games again. But anyways, he was. You know, it's bad when he's
Yeah.
out there saying, "Oh, this guy's not a shooter. Oh, he hits a three. Oh, this guy's not a scorer. Oh, he scores." And in my head, I'm like, classic Kentucky, letting the guy who's not supposed to score double-digit points.
Right. Usually we let them do that at Rupp, but apparently this year we're going to let them do that no matter where we're playing.
They didn't even have their best player or point guard. Deon Thomas was out. We should have. I mean, maybe that's why Aberdeen had a good game, but that was just like that first half. We were texting, and you were even like, "I'm about to fall asleep during the first half." I've never said that during a UK game, but I agree. That's crazy.
It was bad. It's so hard to watch. You know me. I love Kentucky basketball. Always have. But this is the hardest time in my life I've ever had tuning into games.
It's been the hardest since that COVID team. That COVID team was pretty hard to watch. They were just a bad team all around. But this team, I think, because the expectations and the results that we're getting, that's what makes it hard to watch because we expect better, and they're just not. They're the opposite of what we expected. And now that's not necessarily the worst thing. They got to find different ways to win because we're stuck with the team that we have, and I think they can. I'm just not convinced they can beat any good teams.
No, I'm with you. We expected a team that was worth $22 million, and we've got a team that's worth like $2 million.
Yeah, and we're missing about 5 million in injuries, 6 million, however many they work. I'm not the UK accountant, but they're last night, I do like that they showed fight without those guys. Like they never gave up, and they easily could have. Like a team with no heart and is ready to give up on the season loses that game easily, and they did. So that's great. And winning it on the SEC in the road is always great. But I'm still like you. Even after a buzzer beater, which was so exciting, you still have a sour taste in your mouth.
I do too. It sucks. Yeah, and I think you hit the nail on the head when you said, we expected a team worth $22 million, and it's not
I,
that at
yeah.
all.
No, I will say now to transfer to bring in a little positive. Owe has been hooping. Owe, I saw today
Always.
the last four SEC games, he is shooting 9 of 18 from three. He's improved his 3 point shot. He said he's just letting it fly. He's not thinking. And you and I, who we play backyard basketball, don't get me wrong, but we know as shooters,
Oh
you
yeah.
just shoot. You can't overthink it, and that's what he's doing now. So if he's
Yeah.
bringing the intensity and shooting that well, then we have a shot of staying in games. But he needs some help.
Absolutely. I mean, like I was talking to somebody at work today about, oh, Mark Pope claims this is the best shooting team Kentucky has ever had, this, that, and the other. It's like, yeah, that's all fine and dandy when you do it in practice. You're not being guarded.
Exactly.
It's a lot
Now,
different.
Cam Williams has come around. His shooting has came back to where
Cam,
we thought it could be.
Cam has came around. But I think a big difference of it is we don't get to practice in Rupp that often.
Yeah, I think
And
he's
that's,
tried to do it a little bit more, but not as much as he should. Yeah,
well, and it's not even at his fault. The University of Kentucky
exactly.
doesn't own Rupp Arena. So, they, as well as I do, Rupp Arena gets used for everything. One day it'll be a basketball game, the next day it'll be a fucking reptile expo.
Right, Comic Con,
or,
whatever.
or a monster truck rally, you know.
Fish and
But,
boating show.
but I think that depth perception change from the Joe Kraft Center to Rupp Arena translates into poor shooting numbers. You know,
It definitely does to the tournament games when you start playing in those big arenas. I think that killed us last year in Indianapolis. So
Indianapolis always kills us. You're
it does,
playing
but
in
I
a
don't know if
fucking
you saw.
football stadium.
Yeah, I was about to say, whenever you stretch out and see the full thing, you're literally playing on half of the football stadium. Like the football stadium's on the other side, and you're shooting and you're looking. You're like, why am I playing in the Colts stadium?
Right. It's like
Weird.
literally they rope off or like partition off basically from like the 50-yard line over to the end of the other end zone. You're not even playing in the
Yeah.
full stadium.
Right.
I mean, how crazy would that be, though? If you could add a lot more seats. Be smart for the NCAA. Put a
It
court
would.
right out there in the middle, and then fill in.
That would
You
be
have a
smart.
lot
Yeah.
of well, and here's why they won't, because you'd have a lot of floor seating,
Yeah. True.
and that's an elevated stage and hard to look over people. Makes sense, I guess.
I know. I've never been to a Final Four. I've only been to one NCAA tournament game, and it was one at Rupp last year. I watched. I hate rooted against Tennessee. I was rooting for whoever they were playing. Winthrop. Did not beat them. So,
I've actually never been to NCAA tournament game.
dude, that'd be fun to go to. Let's see where we end
I
up in the
feel
next
like
couple years. Who knows? I know we always try to go get somewhere close, but sometimes we don't.
I've been to an NFL playoff game.
Have you? I'm sure that was fun. I haven't been to one of those.
Um, it was right after me and my wife started dating. She's a Steelers fan. God bless her.
Tough week, man.
Uh,
Tough week.
but they somehow the Steelers and the Bengals both made the playoffs, and this was before Joe Burrow.
Oh, so this was Dalton and Roethlisberger, maybe?
Yeah, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Actually, it was the playoff game because it was a Bengals game. So they were the higher seed. I think Pittsburgh got the wild card,
This is back when the
and
Bengals were losing the first round of the playoffs every year. Yeah.
I think that was the game. Big Ben got hurt. It wasn't like nothing crazy, but remember when they were throwing beer cans at him in that playoff game?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
That that game. So
Fun game.
other than that, oh, great game,
Yeah.
great game. Which
Nothing like
she
watching
didn't
a
like
rivalry
me.
that you're not a part of. Like, that's fun to just watch people hate each other.
Well, no, hand up. I am a little bit a part of that.
Well, you're
I
allowed to
was a
support your
big.
wife's team.
Well, no. I wasn't supporting her
Oh.
team.
Oh, okay.
I was okay. I got a story for the podcast.
Yeah, let me hear this.
Back in the day, I used to be a Bengals fan. I got
I
tired
don't,
of
I don't,
them.
I don't put that on you because when you switch teams, they say bandwagon fans. You cannot be a bandwagon fan being a Bears
Well, hold on, hold on. It gets good. So I got tired of being a Bengals fan, and this was when Devin Hester was a senior at Miami. Loved watching that dude play.
Legend.
Was like, you know what? I'm tired of watching a dog shit NFL team. I knew nothing about the Bears when I made this decision. I am going to be a fan of whoever drafts Devin Hester. Lo and behold, the Bears do, and in his rookie season, we go to the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, and he returned the kick back.
The opening kickoff for a touchdown.
Yeah,
So
that and then the
that's
same
how.
season the college football one did too. The exact same season. I think Ohio State ran it back against Florida, and then both the Bears and Ohio State lost.
Wow, what a stat pool! I don't remember that one,
That's when
but
that was like when I first started locking in on football, kind of like you, well, with the Bears, like because Hester and Erlacher and all of them, like that's kind of when it was around that time when I was like, just locked in, started playing fantasy, all that stuff, and college, that's how I started getting into the pros. I was like, oh, Florida's got these guys, Ohio State's got these guys, whatever, that's how like the NCAA games. I was just locked in on all levels, so that's how I remember that stuff. Is what I'm saying. That was prime time, locked in.
right. I can't believe you'd never heard that story. But yeah, that's why I'm a Bears fan. Devin Hester from Miami.
Yeah, he did come in '06. I remember at Miami he played cornerback too.
He played a little bit of corner, receiver, and obviously kick return specialist.
We needed him at receiver at Bears a couple of years. I mean, other than Brandon Marshall, our receivers were kind of tough most of the time.
Well, his rookie year when we went to the Super Bowl, it wasn't even because he was a good receiver.
I know he didn't
It
have
was
any receiving yards his rookie year. No,
he was our entire offense.
he didn't have a single catch. It says games 2006. Games started 0. Games played 16. No receiving, no rushing, kick returns. 20 returns, 528 yards and 2 touchdowns. Punt returns, 47 returns, 600 yards and 3 touchdowns. Crazy.
Yeah. 5
Yeah.
touchdowns and never caught a ball. Man,
And
that's
1,028 yards between kicking and punt return yards.
insane. Best
That's why he's
return
got
man
that
of all
gold
time.
jacket. He's got that gold
It's
jacket.
either him. It's either him or Dante Hall.
I was about to say that. Dante Hall was flashier. Hester had more of
Yes.
the straight line scoring touchdowns. Now,
Yeah.
one of the most iconic punt returns, since we're on the topic, that Deshaun Jackson one. That one was epic.
Yeah.
It's the Giants.
The one was it the one where he dropped it and picked it back up?
Yeah,
And
the
then
Giants were
about
not trying to kick to him, and they still did anyways.
right? And then about 10 yards out, he throws his hands back like fly, eagle, fly.
Right?
Almost dropped it. Almost dropped it before he crossed the
Crazy.
end zone line.
Yeah,
Man,
that's
we are
man,
all over
good,
the
good
place
time.
on this episode.
Hey, it's all good. Well, to get us back on track, um, I have a question for you about UK Tennessee, and I was thinking between both of us, uh, see if we can think of we can do top 4, Mount Rushmore, top 5 of UK Tennessee wins that we can remember, either was from childhood or right now. Like, what is the most miraculous ones you can think of, like your favorites? And automatically, I can set up my first one was the Jody Meeks,
Oh, yes. That's
Jody
number
Meeks
one for
game.
me as well.
Yeah,
Uh, that was an early birthday present for me.
hell yeah.
As most people listening to this probably don't know, I get to enter chapter 34 of life tomorrow. And
Hell yeah.
Jody Meeks did that, I think it was like 2 or 3 days before my birthday. 54 on the road, straight belt to ass. Like, man. Yeah, that's
One of those games you
that's
remember where you were. Yeah.
oh yeah. Yeah. Like iconic like imagine if Cal could have kept Jody Meeks on that first team.
He even said that. He said he wished he would have came back for that in hindsight, which is easy to say. But yeah, we really needed a
Oh,
shooter against West Virginia. Yeah.
yeah, we'd have won the title.
Easily. We'd have beat that Duke team and we would have destroyed Butler. So
But Tennessee moments.
I'm
Trying to
thinking more
think back
victories,
here a
but
little bit.
another
Well,
one I
yeah.
think of mainly because it was on my sister's birthday, her 21st birthday. Um, we beat in 2018 or 19 with PJ and Hero, and then we beat the number 1 Tennessee team at home. So that was a great game.
Okay.
Keldon Johnson had like 4 or 5 threes. That sticks out in my head.
Yeah. Was that
What about last year?
when last year when we were not favored to win that game?
Yeah, is Trent Noah going to come out of nowhere again like he did those games or not?
Right? Was going back to your sister's 21st birthday there. Was that Bruce Pearl?
No.
Was he
It was
there?
2019. So I think that was the beginning of the Rick Barnes because Grant Williams was on the team. And maybe that's why I enjoyed beating him so much because I hated Grant Williams and still do to this day. Nothing personal.
Yeah.
Just can't stand how he looks or any of the teams he's played on or how he plays basketball. So
Yeah, he's a giant fucking crybaby. Like
yeah,
it's
exactly.
bad.
He went from Tennessee to the Celtics, two of my least favorite teams in all sports. So I can't stand him.
I have to tolerate the Celtics in this household. But you know it's bad.
Whatever you got to deal with in your house is fine. Yeah.
Well, my wife, for whatever reason, my wife loves Duke players when they get to the NBA.
I mean,
She
if she
became
likes watching
she
them
became a
play, I could
Celtics,
understand.
but
But
she does. She became a Celtics fan when they got Kyrie.
I can't help but laugh at that because that team was terrible.
But now her favorite player is Jason Tatum, also a Duke guy. I harp on her
Oh
about it all
my
the time.
god! Oh my
It's like
god! Okay.
what what is up with you and all these Duke guys? It's the wrong
Does
blue and
she
white,
like
baby.
how?
Come on.
Does she like how Jason Tatum likes to? He faked that whole celebration of the NBA Finals. He tried to imitate everybody. Does she like that?
Oh yeah, she was loving it. They won a title.
I know. I like making fun of. Hey, my favorite NBA player of all time played for the Celtics, Kevin Garnett. I still hate him.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a really that's your favorite NBA player of all time.
It has been since I started watching him back in the early 2000s, and I've just held on to it. I mean, I can probably throw in, some ex-UK players. I like the Heat. I like Jimmy Butler. I mean, I can throw in some guys, but KG has always been number one for me. Any of those early 2000s players, really. Kobe, Vince, T-Mac, Iverson, all of them. But KG was my number one.
Oh, I respect that, man. That's a take. Um, Man, we're gonna get off on a bit of a tangent here. I think my favorite
Well, it's all
all-time
good,
NBA
but
player. Man, I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean,
see,
don't get me
to me,
wrong.
in my head, with KG. I don't like this. It's just ironic to me that I like KG as my favorite player, and at his best moment was with the team I hate, the Celtics. It's just a weird relationship. So
Right? I don't know. I have it popped up. I love LeBron. He's not the GOAT. But my
no, but
favorite
we
of all time.
we saw him from high school to finish. I mean, come on, we can't help but like him.
I have a hard time debating that between three dudes. T-Mac,
As your favorite, okay?
Allen
Orlando T
Iverson,
Mac.
Allen Iverson, and this one might be a little bit of a surprise. Actually, I could throw a fourth in here too.
We were
Um,
surprised by KG.
Jason
So
Jason Williams, White Chocolate.
white chocolate. Oh, hey, he's on
Yeah,
Barstool too.
but one more old school player that I just love watching them play. Well,
I got an old school
never
player too. I want to hear yours first.
by watching, I mean YouTube highlights. I wasn't even thought of. My dad was a teenager when this dude played. Pistol Pete.
Yep, he's the best. Him and Dr. J are the two best. Go back and watch on YouTube, guys.
Yes. Like, could you imagine if Pete Maravich played in today's game?
I mean, we kind of had one in the women's game called Caitlin Clark.
Right?
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, he'd still average 30. Yeah,
Well, while we're on this, what would be? I know we're talking about favorite players. What is your
yeah.
Mount Rushmore of basketball?
For NBA, like the top favorite or the four best.
Four best.
Well, top two are obviously MJ and LeBron. One and two. To
Ooh,
me,
you got
when it comes to
LeBron?
basketball,
You got LeBron on here?
no, no. Yeah, I got MJ one, LeBron two. Top four. Yeah, LeBron, the longevity. He's the all-time leading scorer, and he's at least won multiple titles. So that's where I'm
Okay.
at. Uh, MJ one, LeBron two, three. I mean, as a basketball historian, and I'm dealing with longevity and titles and scoring. On three, I'm going Kareem. Kareem's number three for me.
I don't know that I have
And then,
LeBron on my top four at all.
wow, I'm surprised, especially since you
Spoiler
said you like
alert.
him too. It's all good.
I
No,
mean,
so I'm MJ, LeBron, Kareem, and uh, Kobe.
So clear one, MJ.
Yeah, that's undisputable. That's just generational. People think it's LeBron. MJ is easily one.
The next three in no specific order is Kobe, Kareem, and Bill Russell.
So we got three of the same four. Nothing wrong with that. That's cool.
Yeah. We swapped LeBron and Bill Russell.
And it sounds like you're swapping it for defense and championships. I'd pick LeBron for longevity and scoring. So
Right. And honestly, I don't know that if we even extended it to five, LeBron would be on my list.
I wouldn't put Bill Russell. I'd put Bill Russell 9 or 10.
Okay. I respect that.
Actually, this isn't even. I would put Bill Russell over Will Chamberlain. Chamberlain has all the stats, but I put Chamberlain 10. I put Russell 9.
Okay. If you had to extend it one more pick, who would it be?
I'm debating in my head between two of the greatest players from the 80s, but I'm going to go Magic over Bird.
Magic. Yep.
Yep,
It's
go Magic
Magic
over
and
Bird.
then Bird,
Birds
in
are
my
close.
opinion. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they were
love
right there.
I love Larry Bird. That the amount of shit that dude talked.
Him and
Absolutely
KG
insane.
might be the two top shit talkers of all time, yeah, in basketball at least.
Oh, Larry Bird's a clear cut one. It's a goated shit talker.
Yeah, he is. And he's dated because he shit talks and he backs it up.
Yeah. You ever hear the story about him telling a dude, he said, "Hey, I'm gonna put 47 on you tonight, and then I'm gonna check
Yeah,
myself
who
out of
was
the game."
it? Yeah, he got mad someone was guarding him. I forgot who it was, but yeah, that was hilarious.
I don't remember who it was, but he proceeded to do exactly what he said and hit the
It was a
last.
white boy
I think
because
he
he
got
got mad. He said, "You mad you put this white boy on me?" Because he's white. That's what made it funny.
right, but like the just the wherewithal to be like, I'm gonna drop 47 on you, and then I'm gonna check myself out of this game because if I drop 47, that means we're kicking your ass. And
Very
then
legend.
did it. And then not only that, shot the last two free throws because he got fouled with 45 points. Hit the last two free throws left-handed, and then
Yeah,
checked
that was
himself
insane.
out of the game.
There's literally only three Celtics that I like, and that's KG, Larry Bird, and Rajon Rondo. That's it.
I could make a case for Paul Pierce on that list.
I didn't hate him. How about that? So for a team that him and Ray
What,
Allen were fine.
what about a former Cat, Antoine Walker?
Yeah, if you go back to those days, I mean, because Patino, and then I guess it was I forgot who the coach was after that, after Patino, but they had Walker, Delk, and McCarty all on the same team. I remember playing NBA Live with those guys on the team, and I was like, "Whoa, I can play with basically a UK team. It's pretty cool." So I loved Antoine Walker.
Right.
I mean, everyone knows his famous line. So
Well, it's really wild now that you can just log into 2K and play with Kentucky's actual roster. Sorry, it's getting dark. I'm
I know
walking into the house for a second.
you're good.
But
Yeah,
like
they actually shoot threes
I
on that
saw
game,
it.
I guess.
I saw a TikTok today of a dude playing with Kentucky's current roster, and it's just insane, man. But it's because they can get paid now.
I remember them getting scanned when that 2K bus came on campus. So I figured it'd come up at some point.
Oh yeah. Well, they only did that for like I think like 8 to 12 schools or something like that. They did all the blue bloods.
Which
Um,
It's very
It
ironic that
makes
they did
sense.
that 2K scan for our UK guys. So it doesn't make sense because we're a national brand, but to me, in my head, it's ironic because I'll talk some of our buddies about what's going to happen next year already because you're just looking forward to whatever. And I think a lot of this team won't be in 2K next year. I don't know if any of them will be in that game next year.
Buddy, we may not be featured in 2K next year.
We might
It's
not be, but
bad.
I'm saying we're not going to have anybody in the NBA next year from this team. So this is their time to be on 2K. Maybe
Right?
Queens.
Yeah, JQ will be on there, but do we really get to claim him? I don't think he's going to play again.
I don't claim Shaden Sharp. Anytime I see him do a windmill dunk on somebody, I'm pissed.
Yeah, I'm pissed we didn't get that here.
That's what I'm saying.
It sucks. It sucks. And I think Jaden Quaintance is doing the same thing. He played,
The
what, 1.5 games?
only thing
Dominated
I'll
one
say
of
about
them.
that is that he is coming off a legit injury. Shaden was not.
Did you see the article about that injury being a lot worse than just a torn ACL?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like it might turn out like it rushing. We didn't rush him back. He wanted to come back. He felt fine. He got cleared by doctors. But
Right.
I
But
saw it's whether he pulls a Shaden Sharp or not. It's all puzzling, regardless, right?
well, he's already not pulled a Shaden Sharp because he at least played. So we got to give him a little
Exactly.
credit there. But the article I saw, I think it was earlier this week, he not only tore his ACL, but like 2 or 3 other ligaments in the knee, and I think he fractured his kneecap.
Oh my goodness, that sounds painful.
No kidding. Like, I bumped my knee on the coffee table and I'm hurting. I couldn't
Right?
imagine tearing all that
He's
stuff
got
in my
them.
knee and
He's got them seven
fracturing the
footer knees too.
kneecap.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, he got them weak legs.
Well,
But
Wes,
I don't know.
we talked about how we
I'm
talked
just
about how that game was not encouraging at all, but I will say it was encouraging. We used to say Owe, but I mean, I think Moreno showed some life not only from that shot, but he rebounded better. Like Moreno might end up being our second or third best player by the end of the season, so he might be right now. I don't know.
I feel like I've been preaching for 2 episodes, maybe 3 episodes now. Moreno's our best big man.
Easily, easily.
I mean, that's obviously with Quaintance out of the lineup.
Yeah, Quayton's
But
healthy and full potential. He's number one, but hey, without him, Moreno's one. Two is Yelovich right now.
yes, Brandon Garrison, love him to death. I've met him. We went to main event one night and we were bowling next to him, and he had, I think, his girlfriend and child in town.
He's got a kid too.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and it was a nice little exchange. He's a nice dude, but he's just very unaware on the basketball court, and it shows.
Seems like something's happened since last year. Like last year, he played with energy and was dunking the ball and played good defense, and it's like something's just not clicking upstairs. I don't know.
I, I'm I'm like you, man. I don't get it. Don't get it at all.
Him and Chandler, at least Chandler made a sick pass for the game winner. That was insane, that angle. But
Oh
he's
my
not shooting
gosh.
the ball well either. So I wouldn't. Yeah.
But you know why I'm also another reason why I'm not excited about winning that game. They admitted that on that last play, that's not what was supposed to happen.
I
Like,
know. Why did
don't
they
say
do that?
that.
Because it looked like it was planned. It looked like it was good.
Yeah, just tell people that's exactly what we drew up. You know, that just makes it look like you don't know what you're doing. And obviously that's clear. We don't. But
Right.
that's media 101. Don't tell them you did something wrong if they're
Well,
giving you credit for you doing it right. You know,
that's
take a
also
win where you
Malachi
can get
Moreno
one.
being a freshman thinking, that's Malachi Moreno being a freshman, not wanting to say, hey, they passed me the ball and I turned around and shot that thing, which is what he really should have said. Instead, he kind of wanted to compliment his teammates when really he didn't compliment his teammates. He made it sound worse. It's kind of weird. So
Did you notice?
we'll
I'm
see.
going to get basketball nerd on you here for a second. But did you
All right.
notice when he caught that ball, he had the wherewithal to start his turnaround to face the basket? That
Yeah.
is
I don't know if he was
immaculate
intending to shoot
basketball.
or pass, but he turned around at least for an attacking position, like you said, which is great. So
I'll tell you right now,
he
he
wasn't
never thought
scared.
about a pass. With 1.4 seconds,
But that tells
no.
you he had
You got
the clock in his head. We've seen so many times. We've seen NBA players, J.R. Smith, not knowing when the clock is. I mean, it's happening.
I mean, how many times have you seen a guy go up and catch that ball and they just land and think, oh, I've got enough time to turn around and shoot? He caught it
Yeah,
midair
if they hesitate,
and he
a
literally
pump fake, try to draw
started
foul. He
his
didn't do that.
he started when he jumped, he started with his feet towards Colin Chandler, and when he landed with the ball, his feet were facing the other baseline. Like, I know that's a
Yeah.
small, minuscule thing, but that's elite basketball
Well,
knowledge. Like,
shooting's
or
on
IQ,
your
I
footwork
guess.
and your hips, and he knew his footwork's in his hips. He twisted it the right way at the right time, and that's all muscle memory, really. I guess you said IQ, but it's part muscle memory
Right.
too.
Yeah. Well, let's get into some Bears. Super wild card, or
Yeah.
no, super divisional weekend.
It's gonna be cold as
How you
shit.
feeling? Oh my God, I couldn't have. Well, on the unreleased episode that got fucked up by my Wi-Fi, we talked about I
Yeah.
entered a giveaway to win tickets.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: I didn't win said tickets.
Damn, I thought
Also,
that's
thank
what was in
God.
the Amazon package.
Do what?
I said, damn, that's what I thought was on the Amazon package.
I wish. Oh man, if I would have opened up divisional tickets, that would have been insane.
It's gonna be 10
But
degrees in Chicago. Chicago Sunday night.
yeah, like 10 degrees at kickoff, but like 30 to 40 mile an hour winds. I saw that they expected wind chill is like negative 20.
Yeah, and the
Yikes.
Rams special teams is not very good. They've lost them a couple games this year, and they've been missing. Their kicker's not good. Their punter's decent. I mean, I've done a little deep dive on this matchup, and that's their weakness. Their special teams. Like their defense has been don't break, kind of like ours. They got more talent, but their special teams with those elements, they're probably going to go for it on fourth down or not punt a lot. Or when they do, it might not go well. So we got to look out for that.
Right. I know this is going to come off as cocky, but I kind of feel better going into this game against the Rams than I did last weekend against the Packers. I know we have no
That
right to
is
be
not
cocky
cocky.
right
That
now.
No, that is not cocky. That is us with our Bears hat on, PTSD, throw that on. We're so used to losing big games to the Packers, and we wanted to win that so much that you're more worried about that. Now, yes, we want to beat the Rams, and we want to go to the NFC Championship game, but losing to them doesn't hurt as much as losing to the Packers. So that's probably why you're more confident because you're not worried about losing as much.
No, no, no. It has nothing to do with that.
That's
I,
what. Okay,
I
I'm just
just
kind of
think
saying
we're
that
the.
because I didn't think the Packers
I
were
think
good.
we're the
That's
best.
why we played bad.
That is true. That is true. But
We just don't play
this
well
is
against them.
like this is based on conditions, obviously. But like, I just feel like based on the conditions, we are more suited to win this game. You know, we
Yep,
have a
personnel
proven
wise,
run
that
game.
yeah.
It, it's just
I
like,
think that's going to be the difference, though, is the running difference because they got a good run game too.
yeah, yeah, that is true. I don't know, man. I'm just pumped. Like, it's nice to
Yeah,
be
I mean
back in the
we're running
playoffs
on
again.
adrenaline and excitement. It is.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, I mean we just
definitely.
don't know. We don't do it with our hand. We don't do it with our hands, so we've never been here in so long.
Uh, I mean, think about it. Our last playoff experience was the double doink, was it not?
Yeah, still scarred from that and Eberflus. Yeah, yeah. I mean, every Bears fan remembers that, and uh, I joked that we got them back on Black Friday. So we really didn't, but they're hanging us, so that matters.
Right. Well, what's your prediction? Let's wrap this thing up. We're almost an hour and a half
Hey,
in. My goodness.
I know. Hey, we don't have to pick score against the spread, but let's pick who we think's going to win all four NFL games. Because I've just
Okay.
been thinking about it today. So AFC, I think the Broncos are going to take care of business at home, defense at home, and Sean Payton's an experienced coach. Broncos, and then
And
I'll
they're
do my other AFC pick.
playing.
Patriots, Broncos, and Patriots.
Okay, we're going to differ a little bit here. I think it's going to be Bills
So what do you think
Patriots.
for AFC? It's hard to bet
I
against Josh
think. I
Allen. I
think.
know. It's just playing in Denver. Whew.
Yeah. And it's his year, man. He's got to have. He's got to do something without Lamar and Mahomes and
He
in the
does.
playoffs.
He
I think
does.
he gets it
And
done.
I'm
I
just
think
worried
it's
he
going
doesn't
to.
have enough receivers.
I don't think he needs them. I think we're going to get. I think we're going to get the third coming of the Bills and the Patriots, and winner goes to the Super Bowl.
All right. So we both think the
NFC
Pats are going to
side,
take care of that really good Texans. Yeah.
NFC side. Obviously, I'm picking the Bears.
Yep. Me too, because it's at home and it's cold, and screw Matthew Stafford playing in cold weather. So.
I don't like doing this, but I do think it's what happens. But I think Seattle wins the other game. The Niners are just too hurt.
Yeah, I agree. Seattle at home is a different. They call themselves the 12th man for a reason, and I think if we beat the Rams, we're going to lose to Seattle in Seattle, but that will be all right if that happens.
Right. Well, you think the Cats win on the road in Knoxville tomorrow?
Man, that one's even tougher.
I don't.
I think I want to win that.
Spoiler alert, I
I
don't.
think I want to win that game almost as much as I want the Bears win, just because I can't stand Tennessee. But honestly, it will come down to whether we can shut down Nate Amen or not, because I think Gillespie's going to get his. I think Akpara is going to give us a problem. But if we can shut down Nate Amen, I think we have a chance. I'm gonna give the Mark Pope juju. He's done well down there. I'm gonna say we win. Roll 71-68.
Well, I'm glad you're optimistic. Because I'm about
Have
to
to be.
predict
Have
the
to be.
ass
That's the only way I
whooping.
can get through it. Whew.
So,
Okay. Okay. And why do you
I'm,
think that? Let me
I'm
ask. Why? Is it because of their end or our end or both?
both and a road game
Okay, that's fair.
and a rivalry.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, who? I know Nate Ament is not like a world beater, but the kid is special. Who you got that's going to
Yeah. He's
guard him?
lottery pick.
You know, who's going to guard him?
I mean, at this rate, you're switching off between Cam and Oweh. It seems like those are the guys. They don't have the length, but they have the experience and the mobility, I guess. So,
Oh, good lord! You put Cam Williams on him, Ament will score 40.
and that's okay. We're probably going to be switching to a zone, probably. I'd say because Tennessee, they aren't the best 3-point shooting team, but we also don't play the best zone defense. So I guess we'll see how that goes.
My score prediction: Tennessee 85, Kentucky 68.
Yeah, if we give
I
up
don't
85,
like.
there's no way we're winning.
Yeah, I don't like tomorrow. Not how I want to spend my birthday at noon, but it is what it is. Hopefully the Bears will make up for that on Sunday.
Hopefully you get one of the two,
So,
preferably both, but no 0 for 2s. We can't lose Tennessee and Rams. So
2 for 2 is the goal, but I'm only hopeful for one.
being realistic, hey,
Well,
we already know this what this UK team's capable of, but the Bears team likes to pull wins out of their ass. So who knows?
right? Just like the Bears, you never know. So, well, you got anything else for them?
No, dude, excited for what we got cooking, and go Cats, go Bears.
Go Cats, go Kroger, and go Bears. We'll see y'all on the next one.
Yes, sir.